All right, good morning, Creekside. Jon here. Super excited to lead worship with you all from home. Look at this sweet setup. Got my lovely wife, Emily, here. Wave, Emily, say hello. Hello. She's here operating a camera instead of the words like she normally does on Sunday mornings. We have this sweet Costco box with a board game stacked on top of it, with a plant stacked on top of that. And I'm sure you're wondering to yourself, what could that be used for? It is our mic stand because I don't have one. So this is my guitar. I'm gonna play that. And I'm gonna pass this to Emily really quick. So church looks a lot different than it normally does, as I'm sure you are all painfully aware. We're all at home. Nobody's at the church building, but that doesn't mean that our worship stops. It doesn't mean that our relationship with God is any different than it was when we were still able to meet. So I would encourage you guys, as we start singing some songs, that you treat it like we were in the sanctuary in the worship center at church. Set your heart right. Like, think about God. Put your mind towards Him, and really focus on giving Him the glory this morning. So I'm sitting on a bench, you're sitting on a couch, but we're still worshiping the same God. So let's do it.
Worthy of every song we could ever sing, worthy of all the praise we could ever bring, worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you, we live for you. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one who could ever save. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you, we live for you. And holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder and show me who you are, and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around me. Worthy of every song we could ever sing, worthy of all the praise we could ever bring, worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one who could ever save. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. We live for you. And holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder and show me who you are, and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around me. And holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder and show me who you are, and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around me. Sing, I will build my life. And I will build my life upon your love. lead us in your love, God. And I will build my life upon your love. It is a firm foundation. I will put my trust in you alone, and I will not be shaken. No, we will not be shaken. We will not be shaken. We trust in the name of Jesus, the wonderful name of Jesus, the powerful name of Jesus. Death could not hold you, the veil tore before you. You silenced the boast of sin and grave. The heavens are roaring, the praise of your glory. For you are raised to life again, and you have no rival. No equal, now and forever, God, you reign. Yours is the kingdom, yours is the glory, yours is the name above all names. What a powerful name it is, what a powerful name it is, the name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a powerful name it is, nothing can stand against. What a powerful name it is, the name of Jesus. What a powerful name it is, the name of Jesus. What a powerful name it is, the name of Jesus. And I will build my life upon your love. It is a firm foundation, and I will put my trust in you alone, and I will not be shaken. No, we will not be shaken. So we're gonna sing one more song here, but before we do, I just want to share, I've been thinking a lot about the story of Peter when he steps out of the boat and walks on water. We all know the story. It's often used to illustrate courage, right? Peter steps out of a perfectly dry boat onto the water. It talks about how it's not exactly pristine weather conditions. It's, pretty windy. I can't imagine that the water is, very enticing to step out into, but he courageously steps out and walks towards Jesus. It also talks about how when Peter takes his eyes off of Jesus, he starts to sink. So a common illustration is like, oh yeah, keep your eyes on Jesus, like focus on him. He'll get you through it. Like keep your faith, keep your focus on him. But something that's been really standing out to me recently is how Peter, he puts his best effort in, right? He takes that step out of the boat. That's a courageous act. Like that's something to behold, right? He steps out of the boat and he starts walking on water, and his focus is on Jesus, right? He's doing everything right. But what happens, he starts to get distracted and he starts sinking. But what's impactful to me is that as Peter's sinking, Jesus reaches his hand down and pulls him up out of the water, right? He's not standing there in judgment. He's not letting Peter sink. He's reaching down and pulling him up out. In the same way, we're in this crazy time, right? Nobody knows what's happening. Nobody knows how long.
we're going to be at home for. Nobody knows when we're going to be able to gather together as a church. We can be courageous in this time. We can step out in faith. We can keep our focus on Jesus. But what happens when, we stumble? What happens when our eyes kind of shift off of him for a minute and we start sinking, right? He's going to reach down and he's going to pull us up. He's going to offer that hand and he's going to reach into all of this craziness and pull us up out, put us back in the boat, give us a little pep talk, and we'll keep on our way. So as we sing this last song, I just want you to really try to lean into that truth, right? That God he's the creator. He orchestrates everything, right? So all of this is in his hand. If we can rely on that, if we can lean into that, and we can do our best, when we stumble, which we will do, Jesus is going to reach right back down and pick us up. Okay, so let's just sing this last song and really lean into that here.
Walking around these walls, I thought by now they'd fall. But you have never failed me yet. Waiting for change to come, knowing the battle's won. For you have never failed me yet. Promise still stands. Great is your faithfulness, your faithfulness. I'm still in your hands. This is my confidence. You never failed me yet. I know the night won't last. Your word will come to pass. My heart will sing your praise again. Jesus, you're still enough. Keep me within your love. My heart will sing your praise again. Your promise still stands. Great is your faithfulness, your faithfulness. I'm still in your hands. This is my confidence. You never fail me yet. I've seen you move the mountains, and I believe I'll see you do it again. You made a way where there was no way, and I believe I'll see you do it again. I've seen you move the mountains, and I believe I'll see you do it again. You made a way where there was no way, and I believe I'll see you do it again. still in your hands. This is my confidence. You never failed me yet. Never failed me yet. So God, I pray that in this season we would look back with confidence in the things that you've pulled us through, that we would find those crazy stormy waters that we courageously stepped out into, and that you were there for us to fix our eyes on, and that when we stumbled, you were there to pick us up. So God, I just pray a blessing on everyone this morning, that we would go forth with that confidence, and that we would rely on your faithfulness, God, that we would remember who you are and who you've called us to be in such crazy times like this. So in your name we pray, amen. It's been awesome, Creekside. Thanks so much for worshiping.